Hard to concentrate with guacamole right there on the set of the Morning News. But welcome back. Be on the lookout for the Sabra food truck around our city for the next couple of days. They're going to be loaded down with samples of fine Sabra dips and guacamole, and they're offering free samples from now until Saturday. Here to tell us more about the dips and the guacamole and all that good stuff is Chandler Gotschlich from Sabra, Canada. Thanks very much for coming in. Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
So the food truck, we'd love to have the food truck outside, but obviously it's raining. But you've been going across the country with this thing, right?
Correct, yeah. Our tour started in Vancouver.
Yeah.
And we've gone all the way to Halifax, and it'll continue through Labor Day. And during the process, we're going to be sharing Sabra dips across Canada, giving out about 400,000 samples of hummus and salsa.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
I'm a big sample guy. Love me some samples, Chandler.
Very good.
But hummus in particular, what is it about hummus that's really caught on the past few years?
You know, dipping is a very social way to eat. And you simply sort of open up a package, put some chips like Stacy's or some vegetables around it, and you have sort of an instant little party.
Okay.
Dipping is fun.
Yep.
I think that's part of it. But hummus in general basically brings a source of protein and fiber and iron. And people are discovering that it's a wonderful dip, but they're also discovering it as a spread.
Right.
So that you can dress up your sandwich or dress up your wrap with hummus in replace of some other condiments and add some new nutrition to your sandwich.
Exactly, and it's like gluten-free and made from chickpeas and stuff.
Correct, yeah. So hummus
no trans fats?
No, so chickpeas, tahini, garlic, herbs, and spices blended smooth and creamy. And then what is sort of more in the Mediterranean style that Sabra brings is that we also garnish ours.
Right.
So we have roasted red pepper and roasted garlic and supremely spicy, which we have here.
Okay.
And then lots of other varieties.
And the thing I think that separates you guys apart is the smoothness of it all?
Yeah, it's a really smooth and creamy, authentic hummus.
Right.
So you get a product that not only is garnished well, but when you sort of combine smooth and creamy hummus with really savory garnishes, that's what kind of makes Sabra Sabra.
Okay. If you were going to give me a couple of samples here, where should I start and what should I be using?
Sure. Start with one of the Stacy's pita chips with a bit of the spicy hummus.
This is the spicy?
Yep. So
should I start with the spicy, Chandler?
I think you should.
I come from Newfoundland. The only spices are salt and pepper.
Oh, then be bold.
Okay. Is this one popular across Canada?
This one is very, very popular. In fact, the #1 SKU in the Maritimes is our roasted red pepper hummus.
Really? That's really good.
Not good?
It's spicy.
So smooth, creamy texture.
It's got some kick to it, though. Jill Chappell, watching offset, can't wait to get out here. That is spicy.
So you know what you can do? You can cool
You
it
take
off.
over the interview at this point. I can barely talk.
So what we've also done is brought in some other categories into the dipping marketplace. So last year we launched some salsas. And our salsas are fresh because they are refrigerated. They are next to Sabra in the deli case, and they're made with fresh Roma tomatoes. So these salsas we make in our facility in Southern California because that's where the tomatoes grow. And there we make these salsas that are made with fresh Roma tomatoes that are chopped cold, shipped cold, and in your cold case.
So what would you dip in the salsa now? Would you go pretzels, carrots, chips?
I would go with Stacy's again here.
Okay.
So here, to cool yourself off, the latest one is actually, we have our mango peach.
Mango peach salsa?
Yeah, this just launched a couple weeks ago.
If people want to buy this stuff, where can they buy it in Halifax?
In Halifax, they can buy it at Superstore, they can buy it at Walmart, they can buy it at Sobeys.
That one's really good, yeah.
So really fresh tomatoes, very vibrant and chunky.
Much less spicier than the, obviously, aptly named spicy hummus.
And when people go to the truck, they can get a sample of the Sabra hummus or a sample of the Sabra salsa, so they can try either. And then on the truck, there is a little toppings bar. So the same garnishes that are in the hummus, you can then personalize your hummus and make it exactly the way you want it.
Now, the guacamole for you guys has just been around for a little while, right?
Actually, just launched about 2 months ago.
Oh, wow, okay.
So brand new. This you'll find at Sobeys as well, but is a great product. Again, our facility where we make the guacamole is in Mexico because that's where they grow the avocados.
Yeah, a lot of people putting guacamole on hamburgers and stuff now too as a spread.
Guacamole is actually it's the fastest growing category of dip in Canada.
What would I dip in the guacamole here?
Honestly, I would try carrot.
Carrot in the guacamole?
Yep.
What about the double dip now? Are there any rules for double dipping?
I would say not on camera.
Okay.
But, you know, what do you? We usually try not to.
If you're at a party, one end, the other end, and then you're done?
So to speak. So to speak. But
well,
usually it's so good you just eat it in one shot.
Thanks very much for coming in. We appreciate your time. Have a great time in Halifax. Everyone from the East Coast loves a free sample.
Thank you so much. We're happy to bring it.
Halifax, the Sabra food truck's going to tour Halifax July 25th through the 27th, so look out for the truck in your neighborhood. And you can follow Sabra 2013, the truck tour, on Twitter, @Sabra Canada, and on Facebook, facebook.com/Sabra Canada. Chandler Gotschlich, you have got a sweet gig.
Thank you so much.
I thought my gig was pretty good. You're going across Canada giving out samples of hummus and dips. It's amazing.
Thank you so much. It's great to be here.
Thanks very much for coming in.
You're
Can I
welcome.
get Jill and Crystal in here to help me out? You're watching the morning news. Back after this.